All right, this is the shed that my son and I built. Mainly my son built this. I kind of helped him some, but he did the majority of the work. Put the roof on, hung most of the rafters. I was up there with him. I did some layout on it. I did build the ramp and the doors. And this is the door set up. There it is there. Got these strings on here to facilitate the doors when they lock or unlock. And I came in here to find out what it is that I needed for a little project over at my sister's house. And I couldn't remember if I had some plywood back over here. And of course I do have a little sheet, and it's buried, of course, back there in the back, along with some 2x4s that are buried in there. So anyhow, this is the shed. He did a good job building it. It's rock solid. Everything's on 16-inch centers, even the ceiling joists, and they're all tied in with hurricane straps. And when we put this together, I was in a storage unit where I had basically all this stuff in a storage unit. We were paying for it by the month, and so the only thing, we just moved the stuff out of there and then brought this stuff in. I got to rearrange it and pack it a lot more tighter than this. And I've been doing Ranger events, so I haven't really had time to do it. But anyway, my ramp is there. It's pretty solid. It's a little low on this end, but I don't really care that much about it. We did wrap it with stuff and put 3 sets of pillars underneath it. I did change that. I kind of messed that up a little bit, but it's plenty stout. It's stouter than my other one, that's for sure. Put it on skids and went around. And of course I'm going through the spider web. I love spider webs. And there's the outside of it, the inside of it. Little view from the bottom side. Marshall's going to come back and put siding on here. But I mean, it came out just really tight. All my plywood and everything's tight. Got vents up in the attic, and came out just really nice. We'll lay it all out. Came out nice and straight. So there we go. Really pleased with this job. I haven't tallied the price on it just yet, but the old Sutherland kit over there, it has a lot to be desired. This hardboard siding, it all warps and collects moisture, and so I've had to fix some rotting on that with no overhang. As you can see, I put a foot overhang on this to keep some of the water off the stuff. And then on the very bottom, my siding overlaps all the way down to the rim and hangs down an inch past the rim, bottom of the rim joist, so that water just will run right off of it, not really have a place to set. And then I use CCA treated boards on the outside, and then CCA in my casing, and pretty good. I've got to put a little bit longer board in here, and then I put, of course, the deadbolt locks in there to tighten that all up. And then I've got a couple handles here to facilitate this deal here. So of course they go back in there and lock up against the door. As you can see, I'm standing on the gate. I have to reach over there and get off the deck and pull it. So the little handles were kind of like a necessity for sure. Otherwise I'd be spending half my life getting up and off the deck and that kind of thing. So then I put a deadbolt here to lock that into place, keep it tight, and keep the micers out of it. We'll be putting that again, the overhang vinyl in here, and leveling that up, so that'll that'll help out a bunch on that. So everything's good shape. And there's the little Miss Boss right there. She's just a little sweetheart. Yes, you are, aren't you? Yeah. Keister go wolf. Kiwi go wolf. And Kiwi go wolf. Huh? Oh, we're gonna do a scratching. Alright, I need to trim my branches off my trees a little bit. But anyway, gotta go to Springfield and do a little work.